In the world of military machines, where even a small improvement can make a big difference, there's a machine gun that's like an old friend, the MG3. It's a gun that's been around for a long time, but it's still one of the best. You might wonder why they haven't changed it much. Well, sometimes when something works really well, there's just no need to mess with it. That's the story of the MG3, the most successful machine gun in the world. In this video, we will tell you more in detail about this epic machine gun. So, don't forget to show your support by liking our video and subscribing to our channel. Now, without further delay, let's get into the video. The timeless legacy of the MG3 machine gun. The MG3 machine gun follows a simple yet powerful motto: if it's not broken, don't fix it. Originating from World War II as the fearsome MG42, it has hardly changed since then. This weapon struck fear into Allied soldiers with its remarkable performance, accuracy, and rapid firing rate. Today it continues its legacy as the steadfast MG3, bolstering NATO forces. With over 60 years of frontline service, this German-engineered marvel remains a vital asset for the German military and its allies worldwide. Surprisingly, the genius behind this enduring weapon had never designed a gun before. How the MG3 machine gun revolutionized warfare. At the start of World War II, the German military, known as the Wehrmacht, sought a replacement for their MG34 machine gun, which was getting old. Adolf Hitler, preparing for the war he was about to start, wanted something more robust. The Germans were known for their expertise in making deadly weapons, especially machine guns, which they used effectively in World War I to hold off the Allies in long trench battles. However, the MG34 had some problems. It didn't work well in bad weather or when it got dirty, and making it was complicated and costly. In 1937, 3 companies were asked to come up with designs for a new machine gun: Grossfuss AG, Rheinmetall Borsig AG, and Stubgen AG. Grossfuss AG's design, which used a special recoil-operated roller locking system, quickly caught attention. Surprisingly, Grossfuss AG had never made guns before. They usually made lanterns out of metal sheets. Dr. Werner Gruner, one of their top engineers, had never worked on guns either. To make sure his design was right, Gruner learned all about machine guns by taking a course and talking to soldiers who used them. Then, he used a method from Mauser, a rifle company, to make lots of guns quickly. The design of the MG42 machine gun. The new machine gun, the MG42, was a game changer in many ways. It was built using pressed and stamped carbon steel metal, with only the most important parts made from solid steel. This design choice made it lighter and more affordable than its predecessor, the MG34. They used spot welding and riveting to put the parts together, which meant they didn't need as much machining or expensive steel. By simplifying the design, he reduced the time it took to make each gun from 150 hours for the MG34 to just 75 hours for the MG42. The MG42 required only 27.5 kilograms of materials compared to the 49 kilograms needed for the MG34. Plus, the cost dropped significantly from 327 Reichsmarks for the MG34 to just 250 for the MG42. Despite the improvements, the designers made sure to keep the new gun as similar as possible to the MG34. This way, soldiers could still use the same mounts and accessories they were familiar with. Initial tests showed that the MG42 was at least as good as the MG34, if not better. This meant that soldiers could trust the new weapon to perform just as well, if not better, in combat situations. The evolution of the MG42 machine gun. The new MG42 machine gun brought about some significant improvements that made it far better than its predecessor. One notable change was getting rid of the saddle drum magazine feed option, which meant the gun could only use belted ammunition or a 50-round drum-shaped Gurtrommel belt container mounted to the receiver. Additionally, the open sights on the gun were made simpler to improve aiming, ensuring better accuracy in combat situations. Despite being made from simple and inexpensive materials, the MG42 proved to be tougher and less prone to jamming compared to the MG34. This made it more reliable in dusty, dirty, and adverse weather conditions on the battlefield. When the MG42 was deployed in 1942, it quickly gained popularity and became a feared weapon among the Allies. The Soviets even gave it the nickname Linoleum Ripper, while British and US troops called it Hitler's Buzzsaw or Hitler's Zipper. The era of Cold War. After World War II, tensions escalated between the Western powers and the Soviet Union, leading to a period of heightened mistrust known as the Cold War. Recognizing the MG-42's reputation as an outstanding and dependable weapon, West German forces sought permission from the United States to adopt it as their new machine gun. However, the US authorities insisted that any machine gun used by West Germany must adhere to NATO ammunition standards. Faced with this requirement, West Germany had two choices: either create a new machine gun from scratch or modify the existing MG-42 to meet NATO standards. The decision was straightforward, and thus began the transformation of the MG-42 into a NATO-compliant weapon known as the MG-1. Rheinmetall, the German company tasked with the modifications, produced several versions of the new machine gun, all rechambered to accept 7.62 Xaun 51mm NATO ammunition. These variants included the MG-1, MG-1A1, MG-1A2, MG-1A3, and MG-2, each retaining the core design of the MG-42, but featuring minor adjustments to ensure effectiveness in the post-World War III NATO context. In 1968, Rheinmetall created the MG-3, the most improved version of the MG-42. They carefully updated it to meet NATO standards, making it even better for modern warfare. The MG-3 kept the reliability of the MG-42, but added new features to make it more effective on the battlefield. This made it a vital part of West Germany's military. The enduring impact of the MG-3 machine gun. The MG-3 represents a significant advancement in post-World War II machine gun technology, boasting improvements over its predecessors such as an upgraded ammunition feeding mechanism and enhanced performance features like anti-aircraft sights and a new ammunition box. Despite these enhancements, the MG-3 retains the core elements of the MG-42, ensuring compatibility and interchangeability of most parts. During the late 1960s and early 1970s, the MG-3 garnered widespread acclaim as an exceptional machine gun, earning high praise from numerous NATO nations during evaluations. Presently, it is employed by 48 countries worldwide, highlighting its global significance and continued relevance in modern warfare. Its enduring 60-year-old design continues to deliver remarkable firepower, with machine gun crews undergoing specialized training to effectively manage its sustained fire capabilities. In various operational roles, MG-3 operators are trained to employ different firing techniques, from brief bursts of 3 to 5 rounds in its bipod-mounted light machine gun role, to longer bursts of 20 to 30 rounds when deployed in its tripod-mounted medium machine gun role. Maintenance procedures are also integral, with crews replacing the barrel after approximately 150 rounds of rapid fire to prevent overheating and ensure optimal performance. Despite the introduction of newer machine gun models, military analysts consistently rate the MG-3 among the top 3 in the world, alongside the Soviet PKM and the Belgian M240. This enduring legacy solidifies the MG-3's status as an indispensable asset in modern warfare. That's all for now. I hope you enjoyed the video and found it entertaining. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and activate the notification bell for more valuable content like this. Thanks for watching.